Hello, welcome back to another segment in excerpts from a Spiritual Ascension. Oops, messed that up. So I did a bunch of videos on minimalism, what I call spiritual minimalism. And then I thought about actually there's kind of another part of that. So this is kind of part three, I believe, of that segment series. Um, So I think in the first one, I talked about my own experience as far as going into a more minimalist lifestyle. Actually, I was kind of pushed into it, and that's how my ascension journey started. There was a need for me to let go of a lot of the material things that I had owned, and I had a lot. um, and in the second part, I talked about when you are kind of rebirthed into your second life within one lifetime, after your ascension journey, that you're going to come into it free of all things that you've had in your previous life. So your two lives are going to be totally different. That first life that you had, whatever you had accumulated materially, people, situations, jobs, whatever, those things you're letting go of. Okay. You're going to be rebirthed into a new life where everything will be brand new. Okay. And that's how it is for me. But then I also started to think of another reason why the divine spirit, the universe, whatever you call your higher source, wants us to let go of all those things. Is a lot of times I don't say the divine wants to kind of show off for us or wants to give us abundance. And one way of doing that is reminding you that everything that you've lost in your previous life, you're going to gain back, but in a different way. So knowing that if, say you kind of collected things, I know there was things that I thought I enjoyed in the past, and I collected some of those things. But now in this life, in my second life within this lifetime, I really don't have a passion for those things. Um, so all those things were kind of let go. So what I'm this third thing I wanted to talk about is spirit kind of showing you abundance. You've gone through your journey, you've done your healing work, you've done all that shadow work and everything. You've um, worked on your self-worth and self-confidence, and you've changed as a person. You no longer let people walk all over you. You no longer are a people pleaser. Okay. Um, because of the journey that you've gone through, which is going to be difficult, Spirit wants to bless you. Okay. And Spirit can't bless you with abundance of beautiful new things, whether they be situations or people or material possessions, if you still are holding on to all the old things. Okay. So that's why another way of releasing. Okay. So kind of starting off with kind of letting go, and that may be difficult. I watched a lot of the minimalists, if you know, the two guys from YouTube that helped me to start my initial letting go of things. And that was probably back in 2017, maybe 2018, that I kind of started watching them and kind of getting rid of, they kind of play games to start the month with getting rid of one thing on day one. On the second day of the month, get rid of two things, so you're working yourself up to by day 30, you try to get rid of 30 things, even if it's just a pen that you don't use. Um, and you just kind of see the things that you let go. And I now live a more simple life compared to what I did before. I think I was saying in my other video, if you didn't get to see it, that I think I had at least like 60 to 70 pairs of shoes back then. I was working on Wall Street and I had plenty of suits, and then weekend wear and just uh, a lot of coats and handbags and all that stuff. And I look in my closet now, and the funniest thing is I was talking about, I always had these small closets, you know. So in New York, I had two-bedroom apartment, and one of my bedrooms I had kind of changed into a closet room, like a dressing room, and still had so much stuff in there. So now getting rid of all that stuff and kind of starting from scratch, I would always say, I want a nice closet. I want a nice closet. And now I'm blessed with the most beautiful big closet, but I don't have that much stuff anymore, you know? On my floor there, I have like, I think 5 or 6 pairs of shoes. I have a couple other shoes put away for like winter and things, but it's just a totally different viewpoint of life. Abundance comes from having health and wellness and beautiful people in your life who enjoy you and enjoy what, not what they can get from you, but enjoy your company and what they can also give to you, you know? Healthy situations and work atmospheres, things that I didn't have before. So abundance will come to you. That's why I say, if you can, you know, if you're starting in the beginning of your journey, look into becoming like more of a minimalist. Not to say that you have to get rid of everything, you know, that probably, again, everybody's story's journey is going to be different, may come, but understand too that if you're starting on this journey, everything from your previous life needs to go away in order for you to go into your second life. Okay. So just wanted to kind of add that into this minimalist series as far as spirit giving you abundance. And that's the reason why spirit wants to bless you with so many good things, because you've gone through the journey. Okay. And for those of you that are just starting off, you will see that spirit blesses those who continue on through your journey. Okay. I'm going to leave it there. If you have any questions for me, link is below to spend time with me, so you can book time there. And also there's a link for my courses that I've done on the ascension process. Okay. Please like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you next time.